Hollywood has a way of creating legends. Some become immortal through their talent and discipline, while others rise fast and fall even faster. Charlie Sheen was once among the brightest stars on television, a man who had it all: charisma, wealth, and a loyal fan base. But this fame came at a high price. Behind the laughter, the glamour, and the headlines was a story of addiction, betrayal, and self-destruction. Today, we uncover the scandal that destroyed Charlie Sheen's reputation, exploring each step of his downfall and how he went from beloved actor to one of Hollywood's most controversial figures. Charlie Sheen was born into a world of Hollywood fame as the son of actor Martin Sheen. From a young age, he was exposed to the glamour and pressures of show business. Eager to make his own mark, Sheen quickly became a breakout star in the 1980s with roles in Platoon and Wall Street. Hollywood saw him as a talented actor, bringing intensity and charm to every role. Charlie Sheen wasn't just a Hollywood kid, he was a rising star with undeniable talent. But with success came a lifestyle of excess, setting the stage for future troubles. As the 1990s turned into the 2000s, Charlie Sheen began transitioning from movies to television. His breakthrough role came in 2003 when he was cast as Charlie Harper, a hedonistic jingle writer on 2.5 Men. It was a role Sheen was born to play, as the character mirrored his own love of excess and wild lifestyle. The show's success skyrocketed, and Sheen became TV's highest-paid actor, earning around $1.8 million per episode at the height of his career. For nearly a decade, Charlie Sheen was at the pinnacle of television success. Audiences loved his character's unapologetic debauchery, and 2.5 Men became a cultural phenomenon. But behind the scenes, Sheen's personal life was unraveling. He was living a life that mirrored his on-screen character filled with excess, but spiraling out of control. It was a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. Charlie Sheen's off-screen life had always been tumultuous, but by 2009, his personal issues were spilling into the public eye with devastating consequences. That year, he was arrested on charges of domestic violence against his then-wife, Brooke Muller, after an alleged altercation on Christmas Day. Sheen later pled guilty to a lesser charge, but the incident marked the beginning of a downward spiral that would only accelerate. Around this time, Sheen's substance abuse was also spiraling out of control. The press reported extensively on his cocaine and alcohol use, his erratic behavior, and his relationships with adult film actresses. These events created a media frenzy, with tabloids and news outlets detailing every scandal, every wild night, every headline-making mishap. The once charming star was now becoming a magnet for controversy. In 2011, Charlie Sheen's life took a turn from bad to bizarre. His tensions with 2.5 Men creator Chuck Lorre escalated after Sheen publicly insulted Lorre in a series of interviews, calling him offensive names and ranting about how he was mistreated. The feud escalated so dramatically that Sheen was fired from the show, ending an 8-year tenure and one of the most lucrative gigs in television history. But rather than quietly stepping away, Sheen turned his dismissal into a media spectacle. In a series of infamous interviews, he coined the term "tiger blood," claimed he was winning at life, and bragged about his Adonis DNA. Sheen's behavior was erratic, and his interviews went viral almost immediately. People watched with a mixture of shock, confusion, and fascination. Sheen had become a living meme, and phrases like "winning" and "tiger blood" exploded across social media. Yet while some fans found his antics entertaining, others were deeply concerned. Publicly, Sheen appeared to be unraveling before the world's eyes, and many worried he was dealing with severe mental health and addiction issues. But for Sheen, the attention only seemed to fuel his chaotic behavior. In 2015, after years of turbulent headlines, Charlie Sheen revealed on national television that he was HIV positive.
I'm here to admit that I am in fact HIV positive.
This disclosure sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, but it was also met with accusations and lawsuits. Several ex-partners came forward, alleging that Sheen hadn't informed them of his diagnosis. The lawsuits and legal complications only added to the scandal, painting a troubling picture of Sheen's personal decisions. This revelation was the final nail in the coffin for Sheen's public image. While his honesty brought some sympathy, the way he handled his relationships in light of his diagnosis damaged his reputation even further. The world saw Sheen not only as reckless, but potentially dangerous to those around him. After the scandals, the firings, the meltdowns, and the legal battles, Hollywood had enough. Charlie Sheen became a name that studios wanted to avoid. His once glorious career was reduced to occasional guest appearances and low-profile projects. In just a few short years, Charlie Sheen had gone from the highest-paid actor in television to a persona non grata in Hollywood. His reputation was in tatters. Despite attempts to regain some respect, Sheen's legacy was permanently marred. He became the face of Hollywood excess gone wrong, a symbol of what happens when fame and fortune spiral out of control without restraint. Today, Charlie Sheen's story serves as a cautionary tale. While he still holds a place in Hollywood history, his journey is often remembered as a case study in self-destruction. Sheen has attempted a few comebacks, occasionally appearing in interviews and expressing regret for his past actions. But the question remains, can his legacy ever be redeemed? As the years pass, Charlie Sheen's story reminds us of the price of unchecked fame and fortune. It's a legacy of talent, controversy, and consequence. A tale of a man who had everything and lost it all. Thank you for watching this in-depth look into the scandalous life of Charlie Sheen.